Beautiful, balmy summer days like this make it great to head to the beach, but we always have to watch out for rip currents. Each year, dozens of people unfortunately perish by these rip currents, and hundreds, if not thousands of people are saved by lifeguards all across the East and West Coast. And for this episode of the season, we're gonna take a little more of a serious note. We're gonna talk all about rip currents, how they form, what to do if you're caught in one, and we're even gonna do a rip current simulation. So tune in. We're here in Harvey, Cedars. We're with the Beach Patrol for this episode of the season. Hey everybody, it's Joe Martucci here. We are in Harvey, Cedars on the northern end of Long Beach Island, and we were talking all about rip currents. And join with me is somebody who I think you're going to like a lot here, Randy Townsend. He is the chief of the Harvey Cedars Beach Patrol. No better guy in Long Beach Island to talk about rip currents than Randy. Randy, thanks for being here today. We appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you so much again for having me and our crew again once again.
Anytime. Let's start off with square one. What is a rip current?
Rip current, or commonly known as a rip, is a current of water that flows away from the shoreline. Most prevalent around this time of year with hurricanes, but they are here on a daily basis, usually around when the tide's going out.
What are some of the factors that drive a rip current? You're already saying a little bit with the tides.
Yeah, the moon phase can be another factor. New moon, full moon, more extreme tide pulls. Again, hurricanes, major storms, even little storms can cause rip currents to kick up even more extremely than they would.
And what's the training program for the lifeguards in terms of actually being in the water and making sure that the lifeguards are safe as well as the person that they're saving when they're in a rip current?
Yeah, it's a part of our rookie training protocol, and we also have to recertify everybody every year with USLA standards, United States Life Saving Association. We spent a great deal of time on rip current awareness, especially in the beginning of the season. It's ever so important to make sure, especially the newcomers to our group here, that they're very well informed and very aware of the potential dangers and hazards and what they pose to the public.
Gotcha. Okay. And last question, what is your favorite part about being here in Long Beach Island during the summer?
Obviously, my favorite part about being here in the summer is being under this roof here with the Harvey Cedars Beach Patrol. I absolutely adore our staff, as well as the town. The mayor, the council, and the chief of police, are very, very big proponents of support to us.
Now we're going to do a rip current simulation with the Harvey Cedars Beach Patrol. The water was rough and it was after hours, so make sure to only swim where there are lifeguards present.
During this segment, or segment one, we have Gabby Sabilla up here on the lifeguard stand up on 76th Street Beach. She's scanning the surf zone. She comes across two individuals who are in distress and caught in a rip current. She radios in to one of the managers on the beach for the day to request a backup for help because she's there by herself. Immediately after that, she grabs the torque, runs down to the victims. Following her is Lieutenant Nate Humstein. Our rescuers are making their way out to the victims in the surf zone. Gabby's utilizing the torque again. She enters the water. Once they both get out to the victims, they check on their mental status with a few quick questions to ensure that they're not panicking, not suffering from any other, potential injuries or illnesses. Once they've cleared them, they start to, bring the victims back in. Gabby using the torque. She passes the torque to one of the victims. Nate puts the other victim on the front of his paddleboard. They are constantly analyzing the conditions around them as well as the status of their victims. They have to ensure that they, maintain constant contact with the victims and the item that they've chosen to rescue them with. Again, Gabby's utilizing the torque, and Nate is utilizing a standard rescue paddleboard that we have here on the beach. Again, they're analyzing the surf, ensuring that no waves are going to come from behind them and injure the victim as well as themselves with the equipment that they've chosen to effectively utilize for the rescue.
Before we wrap up, I want to give a thank you to Randy Townsend, Chief of the Harvey Cedars Beach Patrol, as well as all the lifeguards who came out with us on a Thursday evening after hours to make this possible. The time was appreciated, and I hope that everybody here enjoyed this informative Rip Current session. That's all for this episode of the season. We will be back with you next time from Pleasantville as we go windsurfing as we wrap up the summer season. Till then, take care, everybody, and have a great rest of the summer.